Alright, today we're doing rapid fire darts. So basically we're going to be throwing a dart, and wherever it lands, we got a question for each number, and we're going to be answering the question.
Yeah. Over or under?
Yeah.
Our predictions for the season.
6.
6.
Over or under. 2 different QBs will have 6 plus TDs in a game. I'm saying under. I don't think any QBs will have 6 TDs in a game.
I'm going to say 1. I'm not sure who, but I'm going to say there's one quarterback that has a 6 touchdown game this season. Okay. 1. This one's more of an even or under because you can't really do over on this.
Even or under. Will Aaron Rodgers be the number 1 overall QB? Yes.
I'm going to say no. I'm pulling Watson. Watson's my number 1 quarterback this season.
4. Will 4 rookies start at QB at some point this season? Yes.
I'm going to say exactly 4.
I think Baker Mayfield, Josh Allen, Sam Darnold, and
Josh
Josh
Rosen.
Rosen.
Yeah. 5! Got one. All right. Where the Los Angeles Chargers lose last minute or by 3 or less points in 5 different games this season. If you look at their games past, over the past season or 2, there's so many games that it's down to the wire or that they lose just by a field goal. That's why we made this prediction.
And they lose every time.
They always
I'm saying over.
I'm going to say under. I'm going to say 4 games that
I'm
they
going to say
lose
6.
either last minute or by 3 or less. That is if they gave a touchdown up last minute.
Over or under? Tom Brady will be a top 3 QB. I'm going to say over. I think he'll be 4 or 5. I don't think he'll be top 3.
I'm going to say Tom Brady's top 7. I'm not even going to, because I feel like he'll be a 5 or 6 quarterback this season. 17. Will Todd Gurley have 17 touchdowns, over or under?
I'm going to say
all-purpose touchdowns?
Yeah, all-purpose. I think I'm going to say even. Last year he had 19, and I think we'll get 2 less this year. I think we'll have 17.
I'm going to say under with 16. I feel like, yeah, not as strong of a season as last season, even though he was amazing. You can't top that. All right. 2. Will the Browns start 2 quarterbacks this season, over or under? I'm saying even. Tyrod Taylor and Baker Mayfield. Even if Tyrod's having a good season, Baker will start at some point this season, which is unlikely that Tyrod will.
18. Over or under, David Johnson will have 18 touchdowns. I say under. I think he'll have about 14 or 15.
I'm going to say even. I say he pulls 18 touchdowns this season. 2 seasons ago, he was one of the best running backs. Last season, obviously, he got his injury. I say he has a comeback player of the year this year. Number 9.
Over or under, Devontae Adams will have 9 touchdowns.
I'm going to say over. I'm going to say he has 10 or 11.
Yeah, I say over as well. I think he'll have like in the 11 to 13 mark.
Will Ronald Jones be top 20 in fantasy? I'm going to say yes. I think he'll be top 15 by the end of the season.
I'm going to say over by a little bit. I think he'll be around 22 or 23. I just don't think he'll get the workload to be a top 20 running back.
Though he doesn't have really any competition at running back.
Only
Charles Sims.
Only basically Charles Sims, but I just don't see him being too great.
13 and 19.
Over under, Melvin Gordon will have 13 total touchdowns. I'm going to say over. I think he'll have about 14 to 15.
I agree. If it was just rushing, I'd say maybe 8. But receiving 2, I'm going to say he gets 5 or 6. So I'm going to say just over. And number 19. Will Le'Veon Bell have 19 touchdowns, over or under?
Even. I think he'll have exactly 19.
I'm saying over. I'm saying he pulls 20 or 21. That is if he comes ready to play this season. Because last season he had a little bit of a slow start due to not being conditioned because he didn't go to training camp, which he's holding out again this season. So he's got to stay on top of his game, and then he'll pull off his 20 to 21. Staying healthy too.
7 and 15. Over under, McCaffrey will have 7 rushing touchdowns. I'm going to say under. I think he'll only have 5.
I'm going to say under 2. I'm going to say 6. I say he has more receiving touchdowns than rushing touchdowns this season.
Then 15
as well.
Over or under, Bortles will throw 15 interceptions.
I'm going to say under by 1. I'm going to say 14.
Yeah, I think he'll be a little better this year. I think he'll throw like 14, maybe 13.
All right, we got 5 more to go.
Over or under, Antonio Brown will have 14 touchdowns. I'm going to say under by 1. I'm going to predict 13.
I'm going to say under by 2. I'm saying he goes 12 touchdowns this season. Number 8. Will Kareem Hunt finish top 8 running backs? Fantasy.
I don't think he will. I think he's going to be around 10 or 11.
I'm going to say he's outside the top 10.
Yeah.
All right. Alright, and we got 3 left.
Over under Keenan Allen will get 11 touchdowns.
Under.
I'm gonna say over. I'm gonna say 12.
I'm saying 9.
Yeah.
Stephon Diggs, top 12 in fantasy. You know, I'm going to go over by only a little bit. I'm going to say like 15 maybe. I feel
like 13 or 14.
I say he will be better than Adam Thielen this year because he does get more touchdowns. Like, he doubled the amount that Thielen got last year. Stephon Diggs got 8. Thielen got 4. But Thielen does get a lot more catches and yards. In a standard league, I'm going to go with Stephon Diggs. In a PPR, I'm going to say maybe Thielen. But I feel like Diggs will be a fantasy-worthy receiver, just not top 12.
And this one, will
Last.
any rookie running back finish top 10 in standard fantasy leagues? And I'm going to say yes. I think it will probably be Saquon Barkley, but I think there's a chance he doesn't do as good as expected.
Yeah, it could be Barkley, it could be Ronald Jones, Rashawn Penny. Any of these guys have the potential to be a starter on their team. However, I don't think any of them will be a top 10, not even Barkley. I'll say Barkley maybe top 12, but I say no. I'm going to say no running back gets top 10.
All right, that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching.
I'm Max.
And I'm Wyatt.
And this is our Sports Talk Show.